Don't start eating that now. I've literally just pressed record.
It's delicious.
What is it?
It's a sandwich.
Yeah.
Bit of turkey ham.
Looks a bit greasy.
No, it's not greasy. Tomato, lettuce, cheese, a nice crusty roll.
Where'd you get that from?
None of your business, because you're going to get me in trouble if I say where I got it from.
Why?
Because it's not from the ship and not allowed to bring it on.
Well, you just got yourself in trouble.
Oh,
God.
Stuff that in me bloody Get on with it, Tits. I've still got the sandwich in my mouth.
Lanto indeed, you're actually making me a bit bilious watching you eat
1 minute.
Get it? Swallow it. Big
Oh.
There we go.
Bit of ASMR.
Fab. How are you, Miss Georgie Porgy?
Oh, I'm lovely, but one thing I will say, Miss Titty Gaga, she just said off air,
Yeah.
well, I'm the one in charge.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because I'm the bloody one that's running around like a blue horsefly, plugging everything in, setting everything up. We had it last week with Billy. He clocked onto it as well.
No.
All you do is turn up with sandwich half in hand.
But I'm the talent. I was just watching the movie about Whitney Houston and her life. She just showed up, got given the mic and went on stage.
Is that why you were late today?
No.
Why were you late today then?
I was late today because I was flirting with me straight man. No, I was late today because I just, have to do my real job sometimes, Tits.
Yeah, and that's clearly not getting dressed right, because what the bloody hell are you wearing?
Well, what I've got on is something very, very, very Grecian again.
Uh-huh.
I'm really going with this whole Grecian thing. I'm running with it.
But yeah.
And what I've done is I've just taken some vine leaves,
Right.
dipped them in olive oil,
Right.
and I've just stuck them to my body.
To your body.
Yeah, so I've stuck them to my body. I've put a belt made of a gold leaf.
Right.
And by gold leaf, what they simply are is more vine leaves sprayed gold.
Uh-huh.
No gold here.
No.
On the shoe, I've got pleaser. On the hat, I've got my Sharon Osbourne wig again.
Yeah.
And I've kind of put some vine leaves throughout. And then as I turn around, can you kind of describe the back of the dress? 'Cause it's quite interesting.
Well, it does look very greasy. I'll be honest. So there's just imagine, olive oil pouring out the sides.
Yeah.
We've got a few olives stuck to the skin.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're just welts.
No.
Yeah. So
first of all, they're grapes.
you look fab. You're a Aphrodite. Who? Aphrodite, eat your heart out.
Yeah, Aphrodite. And talking of Aphrodite, you look a bit like an After Eight mint.
I do, yes. Well,
that
to
colour.
Picture it, yes. It's a lovely dark brown, kind of rippled...
Pooey colour.
Pooey, ruffled bodice.
Pooey colour.
Yeah, dark brown after 8 mints. And the wig is actually a mint green high pony, scraped back all the way down to my ankles, swishing in the breeze. Pair of the old LaDuca boots on, black fishnet tie. And that's it. Cinched in at the waist and not padded on the hips.
Within the... she's just pulled a face, not padded at the hips. Shut up! Bloody hell. Please welcome to stage Miss Ironing Board.
Yeah.
And kind of within your tights there, you've kind of sewn in, I can see. Mm-hmm. You've sewn in some peppermints.
Yes.
Some small peppermints.
Yeah, that's...
Which is always nice, because you might need one. You do need one.
I do, for my breath.
Smells like someone crawled up there and died.
Oh dear, hell, we can't smell worse than that sandwich. Well, of course, you're never going to see a picture of these looks. You just have to imagine it best you can.
You will.
Absolutely, yes.
And talking of something you'll never see a picture of,
yeah,
is me and you on the Santorini donkeys.
That's bloody right, because I'll tell you for why.
Why?
All right. Where we tender in Santorini, for the listener, you've got to get like a little boat from the ship over to the shore.
Because there's no dock.
There's no actual dock. So we've got to drop the old anchor, get a tender boat over to the shore. And when it brings you into the port area, there's not really a lot there. So you've got to go, either your choice is to take a cable car or you go up this ramp, which it's about 800 and something steps, I think I counted last time. Because I bloody did it.
I've done it 4 times.
Well, it's about 850 something steps. How many is it then?
It's 602. It shows you on the bloody sign.
Okay. Potato. But anyway, on the way up, there's donkeys there that people can pay to ride, and I think it's only €10 for the pop up and down, and it's just so cruel.
It's so cruel. They're so hot, and they look so sad. It's like you after a show.
Yeah, bloody
you look
exhausted.
very hot.
Can you imagine
sad.
doing it, carrying someone on your back up this massive hill?
Yeah, I've carried you on the back of this podcast for all these 30 episodes.
Not even been paid for it either, have you?
No, not yet.
So yeah, you'll bloody not see us on the back of a donkey.
And do you know what?
Firmly stand against it.
Today I got a bit aggressive with them.
Oh,
I'll
really?
be honest.
With the donkeys.
Yeah, I did slap a donkey with my cock. No, I did get a bit aggressive.
Oh, why?
Because there was this big fat American woman.
Yeah.
And she's going up and she's complaining, oh, it's a bit rocker. Well,
Was she sat on the donkey?
She was sat on the donkey, and she was complaining that the donkey, it was moving about too much, making her feel sick. So, and I couldn't help it. I don't know what came. I don't know.
Over you, yeah.
You know. And I said, oh well, if I was carrying a fat American woman up the stairs, I probably would be a bit rocky too. And she never said anything to me, but she heard it.
I'm sure.
And I don't even know why I said fat. I'm not fat phobic.
No.
You know what I mean? I've got a big belly, 4 double chins, and some bloody back loins. But I tell you what, I couldn't believe I said it.
You
and
just
then
let it slip.
It started then. Every person I walked past, I put, like animal cruelty, do you?
Yeah.
Then another woman was taking Instagram pictures.
Oh, that's even worse.
And I said to her, is it not bad enough that we're seeing you? We don't know you. That your friends are going to see that you went up on a donkey. Because it's so steep.
So steep.
It's
horribly
horrible.
steep. And they probably don't get a break. They can't go to the toilet properly because there's just shit all up the ramp.
Shit
everywhere.
Honestly, it looks like the Playhouse in Blackpool.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely awful.
It's
and
bilious.
I've seen them where the donkeys stop for a minute and the people kick them to keep going.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen that a few times and I think, you nasty bastards.
Honestly. They are.
Isn't it bad?
It is bad. I just hate it. I hate it. And it makes me feel bad that I do go up to Santorini and spend money, you know, because I think, that's not helping.
You're
Tourism's
buying
not
into it.
helping. Yeah. Well, you are as well, Tits. I've seen you up there at the body shop.
I didn't get off today.
You didn't get off today, but
No,
you
I stayed
normally
on the
do.
street. No, I had a donkey burger this morning. It was a little
That's the special.
Yeah.
That's the
special on
special.
board is the donkey burger, only in Santorini.
Yeah,
Get
donkey
it now.
burger.
Yeah.
Donkey burger, donkey nips, that's that. We'll never get, if you do come to Santorini,
Don't use the bloody donkey.
Don't.
The cable car's €6.
it's cheaper to get the bloody cable
Cheap
car.
to get the bloody cable car.
And most cruise lines give it to you for free anyway, the cable car. You get a little ticket.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Stop messing around.
Messing around.
Speaking about being around Greece,
Yeah.
Now I don't know about you, Miss Georgie Porgy, but as a child, I came here on holiday quite a lot.
Yeah, no,
Very
we
privileged.
didn't go in Europe. We travelled a bit further.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Seychelles.
Yeah.
Some other places you've probably not heard
Madagascar.
of. Skeginessa.
Okay.
Bognor Regis. And one other one that you've definitely never heard of, Isle of Man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
well,
very
no,
exclusive.
again, thanks for making it about you, but I was just talking about me for a second there. And it's actually, very privileged, as I said, as a child to go on these fabulous holidays around Greece. And one of the places I went to was Rhodes. And we go back to Rhodes on this, on this itinerary here.
Yeah.
And last time I was in Rhodes, we hired a car, drove all the way down, and we came upon a little lovely place called Calithia Springs.
Oh, Calithia Springs, I know it well.
And now it used to be a hot spring, and now it's kind of like just a bit of
A cold spring.
It's a cold spring. It's frozen.
Yeah, now it's a bath.
It's an ice cube
Yeah.
in the floor. No, and it's like a lovely little beach situation club. There's loungers, they've got a restaurant. And I turned up and I thought, I've definitely been here before.
Yeah.
I've definitely been here as a kid.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's this one famous picture of me sat under this arch. I must have been
A
about
famous
7
picture?
or 8 in the family.
Oh,
famous in the family. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Must have been about 7 or 8, sat in this arch with
In
my legs.
drag.
I'd not grown into my legs then, full drag. My legs were bent together, sat down on this arch. So I thought, I'm going to try and bloody recreate this picture. Obviously now, some years later. And I'm probably as thin as I was back then, but I've just grown up a bit more.
Yeah.
And again, full drag with the old wig on. So I managed to find the exact same place.
Crazy.
And take a picture. Must have been about 15 years apart, if you can believe it.
That is
in bloody
mad.
Rhodes. Yeah.
And the funny thing is you look at it and you thought, oh, that looks similar.
Well, yes, because in my mind I didn't remember what it exactly looked like. I was looking for just a ledge with an arch in the back, so I thought, oh, well, this is the only thing that kind of looks like it. And there was one either side of this archway, and I was going to go to the one on the left. I thought, oh, I'll sit there. It's only, it's a picture, whatever. But then something in my head just went, no, I'll do the other one. And when I went to the other one, you can see on the picture there's the exact same plant there. There's the exact same lip, the exact same...
And that was in the 60s.
And this was 1962.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I thought that was really, really fun.
That's cute. I like seeing that.
Recreating old pictures. It's nice, isn't it?
Have you seen, like, the people with their siblings? They do it, and it's like them naked in the bath. And
30 years later.
Yeah, I tried to do that, but...
Well, you've not got any siblings, have you? No. You wait them in the womb. Yeah. Right.
That's why I'm so bloated.
Yeah. Miss Georgie Porgy, I have some news.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Up the Aft is now officially found on YouTube.
Yes! Come on, upgrade.
Yes, we have all, wherever you can get your podcasts, you can obviously listen to our fabulous dulcet tones over the waves.
Yeah.
Well, it's now coming at you through YouTube as well.
And I think soon we are going to do a live recording.
Yes.
We want to get Harry back.
Harry's definitely going to be coming back on, Mr. Harry. There we go.
Especially for the old live one.
A few episodes ago. And yeah, we'll have a few guests. But we are planning on doing an invited live audience recording.
It's going to be fab.
Absolutely. And you'll bloody find that on YouTube as well. But yeah, if you want to put YouTube on, search Up the Aft. And all the episodes are going to be out there.
Obsessed.
And you can listen to them there.
Because I like, even though we've not got any video or anything, it is quite nice to have on the screen our gorgeous logo.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it is nice. Well, Titty, I wanted to talk about something.
Right.
And me and you are both very professional. Mm-hmm. Very professional.
Extremely professional.
But there is one thing that is ruining our industry, performing industry, and that is people being late.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never been late.
Well, you were late today. But
yeah, I was late today. That's the first time.
Not the first time, but go on.
But
people
I don't know if
late,
you've seen the news or anything, but Lana Del Rey was an hour late for her Glastonbury set, and because they have to rush it along, she only did 3 songs, and then halfway through Video Games, her most famous song, they just cut the mics off and the lights because Glastonbury was so upset with her. Now, what do we think? She said she was late because of her hair.
Put a bloody wig on and have done with it, love.
Well, it was a wig anyway.
Oh,
but she said she was late because of her hair. But then on top of that, those people have probably been waiting at the front of that barrier to see you for 4 or 5 hours.
Days.
And then you come in.
You swan in an hour late.
They said you got 1 song left, and she chatted for too long.
Oh, for God's
sake. So then they cut Video Games.
Well, rightly so.
Yeah. Well, and so you agree with Glastonbury?
100%. And if the audience are mad, be mad at Lana Del Rey, not Glastonbury.
People are.
Good.
People are
because
mad.
There's more, there's more things that it has a knock-on effect to. You've got all these tech people who are working, all the backstage crew, all the people in charge of Glastonbury, just because for whatever reason she was late.
That is true.
If you want to get ready, give yourself ample amount of time.
That is true.
Yeah. You know how long it's going to take you to get ready.
Yes.
It's not the first time you've performed ever.
Yes.
Yes, things can go wrong, things can happen, but you're telling me she's not got a team of 17 people.
Oh, 100%.
Fluttering about her with hair, nails, lipstick, no excuse.
The thing is, people said, oh, I can't believe they cut her off because she was headlining that tent on that night, so there was no one after her. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, you have to think, those technicians probably have to wake up the next morning at the billiest time of 8 a.m. or something.
They've been up since that time in the morning.
Yes.
And they've had to prolong their night an extra hour because someone's got a bloody wig in a twist.
I agree with you, Tits.
Absolutely. So, next time you think about turning up late to one of our podcast recordings,
I'll tell you what, darling.
I'll cut your mic off right in the middle.
Nasty cow.
Yeah, I'll do it. Don't think I won't. Speaking of professionalism,
right?
Actually, Georgie and I, we did a bingo event for the crew.
We did
the other week. Well, last week actually it was. And, we threw together a few little numbers, didn't we? And
we did.
We had some rehearsals in the old studio because we actually performed a new number for us.
Brand new.
And it was a Chicago medley, so we had a little bit of choreography to the old Hot Honey rag there.
Yeah.
And can I just say, while we were rehearsing, You did surprise me, Miss Georgie Porter, because you're not a trained dancer. But you did pick up the choreography very well, and you did take criticism very well, I will say.
Titty, I am a trained dancer.
Oh.
What are you talking about, not trained dancer?
Well,
I
you
went to
could've
Royal
tell.
Ballet Associates as a child.
Could have shown it in the bloody rehearsals.
So she compliments me, but instead of just saying...
Well,
you
no,
took the
because I
choreography-
didn't realise you were dance trained.
I went to musical theatre school.
And what are you doing now?
I'm being
Oh.
a drag queen's manager, so you better shut up, Titty, or I tell you what, you won't be returning to no cruise ship. Honestly. No, I can't
How
believe
did
you've just said that to
What?
me.
Well, I said you did a good job.
I know.
Because I think the performance absolutely killed, and the audience bloody loved it.
They did love it.
We'll have to drop a little video on our
Yeah.
social media when you can remember the password to the account.
The funniest thing about Titty is, I would be like, oh, why don't we do this? And she'd go, yeah, good idea, but instead we're doing this. And I'd be like, oh, right. Okay.
I'd be like, yeah, let's do that, but why don't we make it like this and completely change it?
Yeah, the absolute opposite. No, it was good fun, though. I loved it.
It was good fun, and the audience, like I said, the audience and the crew loved it.
And we'll be doing that number for 30 years now.
Oh, absolutely. So get practicing, love.
Fuck off. Well, Titty, talking of, this seems to be today's subject, professionalism. It's time for our Below Dick section.
Ooh.
Now, as you know...
Where's the theme tune? We need a theme tune.
You still haven't done it.
No, well, you need to give me something to... Give me a theme tune and I'll
Okay.
make it into one.
Below Dick Splash.
Okay, fab.
So this is the section where we get anonymous people to write into us and tell us all of the juicy things they've done on a cruise ship. So these are all crew. Now, they're not necessarily crew that work on our cruise line.
Nope.
And definitely we've never used any ones that work on our cruise line. And we actually recently asked on Facebook for people to send some in.
Yes.
And this one comes in from Facebook, Titty.
Oh.
It does. And so, of course, we're going to keep it anonymous. And we probably should, because this one starts with...
Oh, gosh.
I have something to admit, and I'm worried if it ever got out, I would be fired. I've been working at sea for 26 years, and I started when I was 18 as a youth counsellor.
Oh, wow.
I had the keys to all of the kids' clubs, and back then, there really wasn't much CCTV.
Oh, God.
I met this guy who was a passenger and wanted to get it on. I couldn't go to his cabin, and he couldn't come to mine. We started off in one of the lifts, but the doors just kept opening on random floors as it was 3 a.m.
No.
So I had an idea. We went into the preschool area and had sex in there because it was all soft. The only problem is the next day when I came into work, everyone was gathered in the preschool area because a child had found a condom wrapper that was definitely mine.
No.
Never been so embarrassed, and luckily, still to this day, no one knows it was me.
Don't
Bloody do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Can you believe that?
Sadly, yes, I can.
Me too.
The only part of the bloody ship that they didn't have CCTV was where the kids are.
Yeah.
Go figure.
I know. Well, the thing is, they do watch who goes in and out. The passenger corridors, they do watch them because people get drunk and fall asleep in the corridors.
Yeah.
But yeah, the kids clubs. Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah. Nightmare.
Yeah. Well,
Shagging. Can you imagine going to pick up your toddler and they've got a bloody...
one of them in their hand.
Luckily, it was only the condom wrapper.
Oh, good.
Well, there's our Below Dick. If you do have any juicy stories you want to tell us, of course, you can message us at Up the Aft on Instagram.
And that was bloody juicy as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we're in Greece. And Titty, stop.
What?
You did this last time.
Yeah.
It's not funny anymore.
Sorry. Go on.
Well, we're in...
So if you don't know, we are in Greece, aren't we, Miss Georgie?
We are,
Porter?
and I have to tell you, now I'm single.
Oh, you've not mentioned it. Christ alive.
Grindr.
Single
in
this,
Greece.
single that.
No.
What's this?
Grindr in
What is
Greece is Grindr. Oh, it's a gay dating.
Oh.
That you can shag people off it.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I'll install it on your phone, show you how it works.
Oh, go on then.
So Grindr in Greece is fab.
Ooh.
These men.
How so?
They're all rough. They're all
Rough
tough
and ready.
and they're ready.
Covered in halloumi.
Yeah, covered in halloumi, and they're ready to make my arsehole look like the volcano of Santorini. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've loved it. I've loved it. And they're all into bears and cubs, so I'm in for a winner. But Tits, do you think I should download Scruff?
Yeah.
Am I bearish enough?
I'm assuming Scruff's just a variation of it that's more for that clientele.
It's more for the bears, for the cubs.
Download it. What have you got to lose?
What have you got to lose?
Not your virginity, that's for sure.
Oh no, that was gone. What, 3?
Yeah, you're not nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. All right, I'm doing it.
We've not done it, and we didn't do it last week. And someone came up to me and actually said, "Why didn't you do a word of the week last week?" Yeah.
Oh.
And then proceeded to give me a word of the week. So
Fab.
I don't know how true this one is, but I said, well, we don't do it all every week. But to be honest, Georgie just forgot. So the word of the week
I don't write them, you do.
this week is actually, for those of you that don't know, I have a bit of an obscure word. Georgie has to tell me what it means and use it in a sentence.
Yeah.
So the word of the week this week is pedaddling, or to pedaddle. What do you think pedaddle means?
I think pedaddling is like, you know, you're at work.
Yeah.
You've got 15 minutes to grab a salad from Pret, other places available.
Yeah.
And you go out, and then you accidentally pop into the corner shop. Then you
Right.
pop into the flower shop.
Oh.
You're confused. You're discombobulated.
Almost a synonym of procrastinating.
Yes, and you don't end up actually getting what you need because you've been pediddling. So you could say, like, in a sentence, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to pick up the flower to make my mum's birthday cake. I was pediddling all day long in town.
Well, the word is actually pedaddling.
Oh,
And
pedaddling.
I'll tell you what
Well, the Isle of Wight accent is pediddling.
Oh, there you go. It's spelt slightly different. Okay. Well, if you are pedaddling, it means you are spinning something on your finger.
Oh.
Yes. So I might be pedaddling this pen as we speak, or
Or you could be
pedaddling a basketball, perhaps.
pedaddling a man on scruff.
Pedaddling, yes.
Pedaddling, love it.
Absolutely incredible.
Well, I think you're about to start pedaddling because you could spin that message in a bottle on your finger because there's a bloody message
buddy,
coming in.
let me
Tits.
get it. I'll grab it. Get that cork. Pull it out.
Oh, it's all over me tits.
Oh, God, wipe it off.
Well, if you don't know, this is our section of the show where people, you know, write us in some queries, some questions, some
Advice,
problems. We
yeah.
give them a bit of advice. Not normally very good advice, but we do try.
Mm-hmm.
And this one says, "Hey G&T,
Oh, yeah.
I actually need some real advice. My name is Polly and I'm from Tinkletown
Oh.
and I'm a real estate agent.
Oh.
I recently went on a cruise and I actually got to see one of Titty Karkar's shows.
Oh, wow.
It was amazing.
Well.
While I was there, I went to a nudist beach and I didn't realise it was a gay one. I saw them all looking so good and groomed and naked and sweaty and salty from the sea, and I even saw a little bit of the funny business going on behind the rocks. The worst thing is I'm now obsessed with gay men and gay men only. I know I'm not their type, but I can't stop watching the porn, and I've been sat in gay bars for the rest of my holiday. What do I do, girls? Help me." Wow.
Wow.
First of all, I don't blame you.
And also, I don't know what it has to do with watching one of my shows, but... yeah, I mean, we love an ally.
We love an ally. I think you're only going to get yourself upset, Polly.
Well, yes.
Because, you know...
I mean, it's the exact same thing that you're currently fighting. You know, you're in love with a straight man. She's
Yeah.
in love with gay men.
I'm in love with a straight man.
So I
She's
think
in love
you
with
can
gay
take
men.
you can take this one the best because you're living it.
You can convince a straight, you know... I'm going to give you some really good advice here, Polly.
Come on, Polly.
You've
love.
got some spaghetti, it starts out straight. You
Yeah.
get it wet, and it becomes...
Heat it up.
Yeah, it
bit more
becomes
malleable.
bent.
Yeah.
So can you turn that bent spaghetti back straight?
So what
No.
you want to do? Well, no. If you just reverse that theory, whack him in the freezer.
Correct.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is you need to take a gay man you like the look of, put him in the back of your car, take him home, put
Yeah.
him in a chest freezer. Once he awakens from all the
Once he's
freezing,
defrosted.
once he's defrosted, thank you for the word Titty Karkar.
Yeah.
You can shag him.
Pedaddle him on
Pedaddle him.
Pedaddle him on your tits.
Anyway.
That's what you do. Whack him in the freezer. Hopefully,
Yeah.
when he wakes up, he'll be
Yeah.
a bit more interested.
You never know. Well, if you do
Thanks,
need
Polly.
any advice, like Polly did, stupid homophobic bitch, then all you but, oh no, she's the opposite, really.
Yeah.
Then all you can do is pop it on a bit of parchment paper or any type of paper, even a post-it note, and pop it into a bottle, throw it in the nearest water source, and hope it gets to me and Titty Karkar.
That's
Alternatively, what can you do, Tits?
If you need any advice...
Sorry,
you
am I
know-
keeping you away?
Yes. If you need any advice, you can throw it, write it down on a piece of paper, throw it in a bottle, throw it in your nearest water source and it'll make its way to us. Alternatively,
I just said that bit.
Shut up. Alternatively, you can send us a message on Instagram at @uptheaf.
I think the heat has got to us today.
It has, and
listeners.
it's bloody hot, let me tell you.
We're actually
we are in the
sat-
middle of summer.
We're in the
Greece,
middle of summer in Greece.
melting, in full drag.
In full drag.
On
And we're
deck
actually
15.
sat... Oh, Titty!
Sorry, go on.
We're actually sat looking out on the gorgeous Santorini. It is beautiful, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's beautiful.
Yeah, for discount on a cruise, use my code www.missgeorgieportugoescruising.co.uk. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Yeah, I think you'll be severely disappointed with that website.
Fab. Well, Tits, I guess we'll have to catch up with them next week.
We will. Join us next Friday for a brand new episode of Up the App.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
See you soon.
Bye.
Anchor and hoist the sail.
It's the sound of the men trying to get out your cabin. Right, see you later. Bye.